As Editor-in-Chief of Guardian News and Media, it is a great honour to accept the 2018 Freedom of Speech Award on behalf of The Guardian and The Guardian's sister paper on Sundays, The Observer. It is a particular honour because The Guardian has reported extensively about your previous winners, and they are all heroes. At The Guardian, we do, of course, share your regard for press freedom. It is deeply ingrained in our history and our culture, and at a time when governments, oligarchs and large corporations are threatening journalists on so many fronts, it's very important to us that you have recognised this aspect of our work. Thank you. Like many of you, The Guardian continues to report on attacks on free speech and on journalism. Journalists are arrested, attacked, even murdered. Two of our colleagues, Reuters reporters Wa Lone and Cho So-u, have been detained since December in Myanmar for reporting on violence against Rohingyas. Many others risk harassment or violence simply for doing their jobs. All over the world, powerful interests are on the march against the free press. Even here in Europe, from the closure of newspapers in Hungary to restrictive legislation in Britain to, most shockingly, the permanent silencing of journalists by murder. I'm sure we all remember the shock on hearing of the murder of Jan Kuciak in Slovakia and of Daphne Caruana Galizia in Malta last year. The Guardian is a founder member of the Daphne Project, alongside 17 other media organisations, following up and continuing Daphne's reporting on corruption in Malta that her murder has stopped her from pursuing. We must not allow investigative journalism to be silenced. Not all threats come from criminals or from governments. Corporations are increasingly keen to use the courts to silence strong reporting. The Guardian first began reporting on Cambridge Analytica back in 2015. And our colleagues at The Observer then took the story into a year-long investigation, leading to the huge global story on Facebook we published 2 months ago, revealing that tens of millions of Facebook users had had their personal data collected and used to try to influence politics. Both Cambridge Analytica and Facebook tried to use legal threats to shut down our reporting. That only made us more determined. The reporting has made a big impact. Facebook have launched all kinds of reviews of their policies. Politicians are asking questions. Mark Zuckerberg has appeared before the US Senate and the House of Representatives as well. He is due to be questioned in the European Parliament this evening. Cambridge Analytica, meanwhile, has been shut down and remains under investigation. The story has been read globally, and it's been a wake-up call for Facebook and many other digital companies as well. The story sums up what I believe to be The Guardian's editorial purpose in the world right now. To acknowledge, face down and challenge dramatic political, technological and social shocks taking place at the global, national, local and personal levels. To help our readers and audiences understand the world. To report, report, report. I believe there is no substitute for reporting, and doing it in a diverse and international way, providing alternatives to the status quo, not just critiques of it. It is a searching time to be a journalist and an editor and a citizen. But the mission of The Guardian has never been more important: to use clarity and imagination to build hope. I'm so sorry not to be with you in Warsaw this evening. On behalf of everyone at The Guardian and The Observer, thank you once again for this wonderful honour.